U.S. Navy gets latest deadly submarine, Stealth, which U.S. enemy cannot see. Designed for use in both the open ocean and for littoral missions, which include anti-submarine warfare (ISW) and intelligence-gathering operations. The U.S. Navy's Virginia-class nuclear-powered cruise missile fast attack submarines (SSNs) were developed to replace the more expensive Seawolf class, while still providing a capable boat to address nautical threats from near-peer adversaries in the 21st century. The Virginia-class sub's combination of stealth, endurance, mobility, and firepower has enabled the vessels to support 5 of the U.S. Navy's 6 maritime strategy core capabilities, including sea control, power projection, forward presence, maritime security, and deterrence. The SSNs have a fly-by-wire ship control system that also provides improved shallow water ship handling. While this class of subs was designed to deploy special operator forces including Navy SEALs, a reconfigurable torpedo room can accommodate a large number of VSOF and all their equipment for prolonged deployments and future off-board payloads. To date, 19 of the planned 66 Virginia-class submarines have been completed, while 11 more are now under construction. 10 of those are from the Block IV, while 1 is from the latest Block V, and that latter boat will feature key improvements that enhance the capabilities of the fast attack subs. All of the Block V submarines will be equipped with acoustic superiority improvements, which the Navy has seen as crucial to maintaining design superiority over Russian and Chinese submarines. The overall design will differ from the Block IV boats by approximately 20%. According to a Congressional Research Service (CRS) report. The Block V submarines are larger than the previous versions, with the length increased from 377 feet to 460 feet, and with greater displacement from 7,800 tons to 10,200 tons. As a result, the Block V versions of the Virginia-class are the second largest U.S. submarines produced behind only the Ohio-class. This added 83-foot section is to increase the number of missile launch tubes, increasing the number from 12 to 40, which in essence could triple the capacity of short targets for each boat. As part of the Virginia Payload Module (VPM), this extended mid-body section can be used to store and fire additional Tomahawk cruise missiles and other payloads, including large-diameter unmanned underwater vehicles (UUVs). It also increased the number of torpedo-sized weapons carried by each submarine from about 37 to about 65, an increase of 76%. While this has greatly increased the estimated recurring unit procurement costs of the Block V boats to roughly $3.4 billion, it comes with those numerous improvements and upgrades, and these latest subs could serve well into the 2070s and beyond. The CRS report noted, building Virginia-class boats with the VPM is intended to compensate for a sharp loss in submarine force weapon carrying capacity that will occur with the retirement in FY 2026 FY 2028 of the Navy's 4 Ohio-class cruise missile Special Operations Forces support submarines. Each SSGN is equipped with 24 large-diameter vertical launch tubes, of which 22 can be used to carry up to 7 Tomahawks each, for a maximum of 154 vertically launched Tomahawks per boat, or 616 vertically launched Tomahawks for the 4 boats. 22 Virginia-class boats built with VPMs could carry 616 Tomahawks in their VPMs. The U.S. Navy just got another Block V Virginia-class submarine. The Defense Department announced late last week that the Navy has signed a $2.42 billion contract with General Dynamics Electric Boat for the 10th Block V Virginia boat. The 17,000 shipbuilders of Electric Boat are pleased to receive the award for the 10th Block V ship and are ready to meet the generational challenge of building the Virginia and Columbia classes concurrently. General Dynamics Electric Boat President Kevin Graney said in a statement, We are grateful for the continued support of our federal delegation, who strongly advocated for this important funding. The Virginia class of nuclear-powered cruise missile attack submarines was introduced in the mid-2000s as a replacement to the 1970s Los Angeles-class submarine line, 30 of which have already been retired. The past 3 Virginia blocks have focused heavily on cost efficiency improvements. Block 2 slashed roughly $300 million worth of program costs, introducing a more efficient production process. Block IV brought reduced maintenance periods and lowered total ownership costs to boost the program's sustainability well into the coming decades. By contrast, the Block V upgrade is all about capabilities and performance. These new submarines are significantly larger than previous models, going from a length of 377 feet to roughly 460 feet. They also displace 10,200 tons, as opposed to the 7,800 tons of the original models. These vastly increased dimensions are, in large part, to accommodate a new supply of missile launch tubes from the original Virginia's 12 total Tomahawk cruise missiles, all the way to 40. But the Block V upgrade doesn't just improve payload capacity. It also lays the foundation for compatibility with new weapons, potentially including hypersonic prompt strike missiles. It is unclear if the Block V revision will be able to launch unmanned underwater vehicles UUs, or if that capability is being saved for the rumored upcoming Block 6 package. There will also be a suite of acoustics improvements, part of the U.S. Navy's ongoing effort to maintain a stealth gap with its Chinese and Russian counterparts. New submarine classes have to undergo extensive testing and validation in order to be put into production. By implementing incremental changes and improvements in the design, and not just in the production process, the Navy is able to get better submarines out of shipyards and into the water much more quickly than would otherwise be possible. America's Virginia-class submarines come in 5 blocks, and the latest hulls, Block VS, are essentially a new class of submarine. So why aren't they called something else? According to the Congressional Research Service, the Virginia-class design was developed to be less expensive and better optimized for post-Cold War submarine missions than the Seawolf-class design, which was intended to be the United States heavyweight with which to attack Soviet Union underwater strongpoints. Only 3 Seawolves were built. The Virginia-class submarines come in 5 blocks, each with different, incremental improvements and tweaks related to manufacturing ease and upgrades and automation to reduce crew size. New submarine classes have to undergo extensive testing and validation in order to be put into production. By implementing incremental changes and improvements in the design, and not just in the production process, the Navy is able to get better submarines out of shipyards and into the water much more quickly than would otherwise be possible. A secondary benefit to the incremental change strategy are the lessons learned that would presumably be incorporated into the Columbia-class design. The Columbia-class is a planned 12-hull design that would be the America's most advanced nuclear-propelled design once they enter the water, likely in 2027. Hooper explains that the downside of incorporating incremental changes is that it hampers new ideas. The time-consuming and expensive bureaucratic requirements that face new programs may discourage innovation and incentivize the Navy to keep older platforms in service longer than is prudent. Put bluntly, the Pentagon's pathological fear of a new start may encourage the development of suboptimal solutions to avoid testing and trials requirements inherent in a new platform.